So I want to ask you about Carl Veart and the job that he's done against the expectations of many, I think. I'm not sure there are too many in Adelaide who looked at Carl Veart as someone who could lead them back to a title necessarily. Sort of came in as a replacement manager and then was given the job. But he's now achieving more than anyone has done there since Guillemot led them to that title. It's fantastic the way in which a young Aussie coach is leading that club.
Almost a COVID dividend, the bubble and everything. And he sort of came out of that and was given the job long term. His background, of course, is so instructive. He'd been coaching kids for years at the NTC in South Australia and so knew about so many of the kids, even the really young ones. We did a column with him last year in which he wrote about the challenges of coaching young kids. Nick Montgomery has a very similar philosophy. You have to accept the fact they will make mistakes. They have to learn on the job. They'll do moments of brilliance, but they'll do things which drive you up the wall. There's all the challenges of behaviour, immaturity, all that kind of stuff. The issues we're having with Iran Kunda in terms of, just being late for team meetings and things like that, all the standards that are required of being a professional footballer. And yet he's bound them into this brilliant team that play thrilling football. And he lets the kids play. He doesn't try and coach the stuff too much out of them. He lets them play. He was such a kindest word, a prosaic footballer. He was a man of limited gifts. He made the most of them, an old-fashioned centre-forward, didn't try to do things he wasn't good at. And yet he's allowing these kids to play this magical football. And probably the second time we've used that word now in the podcast. But I think it's justified.